Hi, my loves. How are we doing? Immediately answer the phone. You're about to get it. You're about to get that call. Answer the phone. Don't ignore it. You're about to hear something. It's like your guides are about to, I'm kind of getting like a Gossip Girl type of thing. They're like, I'm hearing like, girl, answer the phone. You're going to want to hear this. And I feel like it's something you've been asking for. It's a very general read, so if none of this applies to you, sits right with you, you don't want to hear what I have to say, that is completely okay. I will be back some other time. Page of Wands, that's what I'm saying, good news. You're about to hear that. You better answer that phone. You don't want to miss this. But I'm hearing it's good. Relax. This is something, again, you have been asking for. And it's kind of like almost giving me a sense of like I'm getting an image like you're pacing around your house. You're doing well, what if this, what if that, blah, 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 going a million miles an hour. And they're like, girl, okay, answer the phone. Don't ignore it. So it makes me curious if this is going to be an odd number. Strength and then the Hermit. Wow. There's a reason I said with the Hermit, you've been around your house pacing. I think you've been doing this for a while. And even though, and remaining in your strength, this is a situation. Okay, I see where this is going. I feel like you've been trying to move on from, or you kind of have moved on from, but there's still some unanswered questions. And I think you've done a lot of this with the Hermit, trying to handle it more maturely with the Strength and the Hermit, doing the heavy Leo and Virgo energy, by the way. Kind of doing I need to let this go, but I still have questions. And finally your guides you're about to get exactly what you want out of this. And with the Page of Wands, I'm hearing it's okay. This is not meant to scare you. I'm hearing this is supposed to give you some pleasure. I've been feeling energetically, I've been getting out a lot of messages recently of, that saying of you're about to understand why that thing did not work out for you. And that's kind of what I'm getting. You're about to get a phone call about why this did not work out. All that, I have to be in my strength. I have to heal. I have to go into Hermit mode, self-reflection mode. I need to do this. And again, I feel like this collective, you've always done things very maturely. I think that instead of pointing the finger, you're always like, okay, that hurts like a mother effer, but I need to take a step back and reevaluate the situation as far as why am I getting triggered? Why is this hurting me as bad? You know what I'm saying? You've been through that process, but I'm hearing answer the phone. Let me see what else is going on for the top row. Four of Wands. Ace of Cups in reverse. I just said you were going to get pleasure out of this. This may be a little bit more specific, but for Four of Wands, I'm seeing this could have been an old marriage, an old commitment you were in. This was clearly somebody that took their cup away from you. Okay. I feel like you were in some form of commitment with someone. For some of you, this could apply to a job. This honestly may be like a situation where like, I want you back. Like say it could be a job that may call you and say, just kidding, we want you back. But I'm getting the same thing with this person. This could actually apply to a lot of things. The more I'm saying this out loud, immediately I got this could have been like an ex-husband, ex-wife, an ex of any sort. But it did involve some form of commitment with this person, okay? There was clearly, I feel like, some form of betrayal with that Ace of Cups in reverse. It did not work out at one point. Let me see more about that Four of Wands, actually. Six of Cups, yeah, somebody from your past, I knew it, okay? And then the Wheel of Fortune. Gold is very significant. You could be wearing gold jewelry right now. One second. I've been putting out a lot of messages recently of a lot of collectives energetically are about to get that experience of, now I understand why that never worked out. I understand why that did not go in my favor. You're about to get that. And I'm kind of hearing this person, this situation is going to air out all their dirty laundry as far as why did that not work out. And like I said, for a lot of you, this could apply to an ex of some form, but I'm also hearing for some of you, this could apply to an old job. Maybe your old boss will like call you back and do the, hey, can you come back? You'll never believe what happened and why. And then you're just going to sit there and get weird pleasure because it's like you were right about something. You like warned these people or this person about how their own outcome was going to be. They didn't believe you. They still thought this is kind of given they thought the grass was greener on the other side. So look who's going to keep trotting back this is very childlike energy. Do not trust this, but this is something, again, you've been asking for. And I feel like the reason you've been asking for this is even though you've gone into this healing and self-reflection mode and yada, 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 there's still a part of you that's kind of doing I think you've always done how come things are working out for them and why has it never worked out for me? It's kind of that maybe there has always been a little bit of jealousy that has seeped into the seams, but you're going to figure out, no. Let me see this Page of Wands. Oh, yeah, Two of Pentacles right there. It's because you've released this. You are, as far as, I don't think this collective, you're very obsessive over this person, at all, or this situation. Yeah, Death, you've literally put it to rest. I think that you are truly focusing on you, and that's why they're saying, because a lot of there's a reason I pick up this deck. It's kind of like an Alice in Wonderland deck, but there's a lot of clocks here. I'm hearing tick, 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 tick. This could come very quickly, because I'm hearing, literally it's a matter of minutes, hours, whatever, before you are going to get that phone call, and you need to be in a balanced state. You need to be in a balanced mindset. You had to go through this period where you simply had to trust the universe that you were always protected, that this was not a punishment for you. Remember, everything is happening for you, not to you. I think you're slowly understanding that. This is going to bring that belief back. Oh, this was happening for me and not to me. Let me see with the Strength. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, they kicked you out in the cold, but I'm hearing again, I said just a second ago, grass wasn't greener on the other side. I think this person or this situation got themselves kicked out. That's where I'm hearing that phone call. Oh my gosh, I need you back because you'll never believe what happened to me. That's kind of the attitude I'm getting. And for some of you, how you handle it, use discernment. You could sit there and have a big crappy grin on your face, or you could be like, click, hang up. And if that's what you know, but again, don't make it fit. You've been waiting for this. I feel like you're it's like I've been waiting for this moment, but I feel like for this collective, especially with that Two of Pentacles, you're kind of not going to see it coming. Even though I'm saying this to you, it's like I don't believe it, because you don't, in a way, I'm kind of starting to think that maybe you would never hear from this person again, or you would never hear from this situation again. There's a lot of detachment as far as situations. So I'm saying there's really not any obsessiveness at all kind of going on here, except the fact of maybe you go back and forth again of how come things work out for them but not for me. The Hermit. Four of Pentacles. Let me see what did this person do? Because with that Four of Pentacles, this person, you had to protect your energy. You had to protect your peace because of this person. Oh, wow. Knight of Cups and Eight of Swords. Bare minimum. Whatever this case was the bare minimum. I'm hearing empty promises, and there's a reason I'm hearing grass is greener. And whatever situation this is, you could have felt like that this person, you could have felt like that this person, the situation was given to other people or other things more than you. But with the Eight of Swords, again, I'm hearing this image as you never saw the whole situation clearly. You're about to hear it. Are you kidding me? Bare minimum is what they've given you. Bare spanking minimum. And that is something I felt like you need to heal from. And maybe that is something that's triggering you. It's like, why is something triggering me that gave me nothing? You know what I'm saying? And but again, I think you are well aware of it, but it's a matter of you're going to hear why this never worked out. Knight of Wands, I'm telling you. And then the Three of Wands, you're about to embark on a new journey. It's time to close that journey down, shut it down. But that's what I'm saying. They could come in very much impulsively. Cages are significant. I'm seeing a cage. Something about a dog cage could have been significant. You're about to get that reason why that never worked out. And you're going to get an immense amount of pleasure. How you handle it, Cookie, is up to you. I'm not telling you what to do on that one, but you're about to hear it. But answer that phone. You won't know until you answer that phone. Obviously, do not trust this if this is your reading. Get your pleasure out of it and move on. And now you're going to understand why it didn't work out. Because the grass wasn't greener ever.